Hi friends, it's Terri Gaines, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. In this video, I'm going to spotlight the Lights of Aurora Suite Collection, which is in Stampin' Up September through December 2025 mini catalog. This product is amazing. With one code number, you can purchase the suite collection, which is one of each of the items in the suite that coordinate beautifully together, as long as all those items are available. If one of the items is currently unavailable, that code number will not work until all of the product is back in stock. But you can order the items individually, and this product is beautiful. In this video, I'm going to show you the product and several samples I created with the product, along with some tips on using the dies in this bundle. So in the suite, we have these beautiful embellishments. They are the frosted iridescent dots. There's 200 altogether, 4 different colors, 2 different sizes of each color. I have used mine already for a couple projects, and they are adhesive back, and they coordinate beautifully with the designer series paper. The designer series paper is 6 by 6 in size. There's several exclusive Stampin' Up colors in this paper that are available. The colors are available also in cardstock, ink pads, and multiple different items. There are 6 different double-sided designs. You have a beautiful print on one side and then a background on the other side. The background colors coordinate beautifully with the different prints. And as I mentioned, they're double-sided. You get 6 different double-sided prints. You get 8 each, so 48 sheets in a packet. And I have used lots of that paper. I'm going to show you that in a moment, the samples. Also in that suite is this beautiful sheer ribbon. It's 1/2 inch in width. It's balmy blue in color, and it's perfect for all your paper crafting projects or gift packaging, and there's 10 yards in the spool. Also, there is the bundle. The bundle is the stamp set and dies bundled together for 10% savings, or you can purchase them separately. The stamp set has 11 sentiment images. You can put these together in multiple different ways to create a special sentiment. And then there are 9 dies in the die set. We have all of these dies are going to cut out these different scenes. We have this large tree die with all these cutouts, a smaller tree die, and 3 cloud dies. I am going to give you a couple tips before I show you the samples on how I use this large die. If you've worked with dies like this in the past, there's a lot of these little holes, and trying to get those cleaned out and separated from the paper, I discovered something that works great. So what I'm going to do is bring in my platform. I do have a video tutorial for this fun fold card, which I go through this step by step, and I'll talk about that fun fold card in a moment. But what I'm going to do is just kind of give you a visual. I have my platform 1, platform 2, my clear plate, and then I'm going to, for this demonstration, I'm going to cut out the basic black 2-tone cardstock. It's basic black on one side and a light version of basic black on the other side. I want the dark side up. Then I'm going to take a piece of parchment paper. Now, I had been using wax paper, and I discovered that parchment paper works better than wax paper. So I'm going to put the wax or the parchment paper down. Then I'm going to take the die with the cutting side towards the parchment paper. I'm going to put that top tree close to the edge, or the tallest tree, and I'm just going to put that close to the edge. I want to hold this down with Post-it notes. I have found that these transparent Post-it notes at the Dollar Tree, I like those. I cut into a few pages just because I don't need to use a full page. Pull that off. Now I had adhesive here. I'm going to put this down so it covers the die, the parchment paper, the cardstock or paper I'm cutting, and the plate, just to hold that down. Put this down, run it through my die cutting machine, go forward, come back, and let me show you what. So all I did for this was take the clear plate off and take that die off. The parchment paper separates all by itself. I actually have been tossing these, but I'm thinking they would make a great, let me put this on black. you could use that for a project. So I might start holding on to these and create a project with that. Now I'm going to take this is the toss part. I'm just going to bring in a scissors and trim that off. This is the toss part. So I'm going to toss that in the trash bin. Now, most of the pieces are right there. I'm just going to tap that. And if I tap this, most of those pieces fall right out. We sell a little brush that goes on the back of your Take Your Pick tool. I've been using the free toothbrushes that my dentist gives me. I use electric toothbrush, but I've been taking these for traveling, and also I have one in my stamp area, and it cleans those out really nicely, and that works perfect. So parchment paper works perfect for this, in my opinion. And then to clean this up, I can leave it right here. I purchased this dust vacuum. I got mine at Walmart. They sell them online. You can just go over your plate here, over your dust surface, and it cleans up all of those little cutout pieces. So I hope that was helpful. Those more details are shared in the video tutorial for this card. So on that video tutorial, I created this card. I do want to let you know this is the branching out bundle for the dies in the stamp set. And I show in that video tutorial how I made this card. This is the back side of the paper, and this is the autumn tree dies I used here. This was my prototype I showed in the video tutorial using just different colors. And then after the video tutorial, I made another card using basic black. I changed this up. Instead of the stamping, I put some of the dies here that are this same color, and I made this card. So in the video, or in the text portion of this video, I'll link you to that YouTube video. Now I do want to talk about this card before I go any further. This is inspiration from the mini catalog. On page 36, there's some samples created with this suite. I actually duplicated that sample. I changed the card size, but I really kind of used that as my inspiration. This card uses all of the dies and the variety of different dies. And I used two-tone paper. I used the back side of the papers. It was just a fun card to create. The embellishments are there. I stamped the sentiment and then cut around with the scissors, but this was my inspiration for this card. So that was fun to create. I also did a video tutorial sharing these 6 cards. These are 6 cards that I created using the 6 different designer series papers. I also, on 2 of them, brought in the deer dies from the autumn tree dies, but each one of these cards is showing one of the 6 different designer series papers. So these were fun to create. Some of the layers are cardstock, some are the back pieces of the designer series paper, and some are two-tone cardstock. I have found two-tone cardstock or the designer series paper are my favorite. If we were to put all these layers together with regular cardstock, we'd have a pretty thick card. But I do have a video tutorial. I'll also give you a link to that so you can see these cards. The last 2 cards I want to share with you are actually using the dies, but different designer series paper. This is the Gathering Together 12 by 12 specialty paper. I just gave this a try, trying to use the specialty paper, front side, back side, and just did the different dies and just created a couple fun cards. I've not put sentiments on these yet, but I just wanted to share with you that you can use your dies for other designer series papers as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this spotlight of the Lights of Aurora Suite. I absolutely love this product, and as I mentioned, I have a couple tutorials I'll link in the text portion of this video and on my blog post. And if you have any questions, please reach out. Take care and happy creating.